What's up, everyone? I am back with a new review today, and I'm kind of breaking my DC streak here. But I got this Hasbro Indiana Jones Adventure Series line, and I only ordered Indy, and that was pretty much it. I didn't really care to get anyone else. I kind of also wanted to see how well this figure was going to be, and not trying to sugarcoat it at all here, but this is pretty bad. Uh, like it's honestly it's disappointing of a figure because you were looking forward to Indiana Jones. It's very important line, and when Hasbro started with Star Wars, it was kind of pretty good with what they were going for, and it got better with some figures, not all, but some figures got really good. And you're hoping that Indiana Jones, the care that you see with the GI Joe line and such, like you would hope there's going to be more with this, kind of more detail, especially when it's $24.99 for not even really a build a figure piece. I mean, you build an artifact, which is all right, but it's not a figure. Now this figure does come with a few accessories. Does come with a lot of stuff actually. He's got 4 interchangeable hands. He's got a coiled whip and a whip that's full out in action, and then you get his gun, and then you get the build a figure piece, which is the 2 wings for this particular figure, and then you get that thing where he picks it up, and then the big boulder comes in. I forgot what the artifact is called, but his gun though is just terrible. I think it just seems so bland. There's no detail. It's really just lacking a lot of detail here, I think, and it's a very thin piece of plastic. It just seems like they cut it out of one of those like model kits. This is definitely not a good gun quality, I think. And then the coiled, the whip here, I think there should have been more detail with it. They chose that one simple color, and that's pretty much it, though. It's all simple color. Everything is just one color tone. There's no detail in any of the accessories. I mean, you don't expect it with the hand, and maybe not even necessarily the gold pieces. I mean, they could have been more shiny. I don't think they're that reflective at all. I think it could have been better. I think it was done a little cheap, to be honest. But the gun just being 100% black and the whips being just red color tone, definitely needed something. I mean, this is their first figure for this line. They should be really trying to impress people with it. I'm definitely deterred away from getting anything else. But up close with the figure, they do a pretty nice photoreal. I'll give them that. The eyes, I think, on mine are kind of put on weird, though. I think they were like looking up, so I'm sure there's better ones than the one that I got here. But other than that, though, like everything else, it becomes bland. I mean, the torso, you have no articulation here. It just goes like this. There's nothing. So that's a downside. And the fact that there's no detail on his shirt at all. It's just one basic color. The leather jacket, you get a little bit of some detail there, but it looks so bright. It doesn't seem like so natural. I mean, in some parts of it, I think it works, but some it doesn't. It's probably popping off better on camera, to be honest. Then you get down to the pants. Now you can tell there's pretty much no detail in here until you get to the bottom here. It looks a little scuffed up with some sand. And then the boots, will be basically just very, very light on sand. The holster up top here just looks off. I think it's just like kind of like a big fat plastic piece here, and fitting his little revolver in here. Try to see if I can do this. So it fits in there, I guess, pretty nicely. Then you just gotta plug this in, and then yeah, there you go. I mean, I guess it makes it better because you're not gonna have to look at that, but definitely didn't like the look of the gun he has. His satchel here, he's it's got not much detail on it, just only has like the gold buttons, and then everything else is pretty much a flat color. I mean, they did paint the buckle, so they did put a little bit more paint in some areas that you'd imagine that'd probably be skipped on as well. But I don't know, there's just something about this figure that, it just doesn't seem right. It just seems a little off-putting to me. It's got all right detail, but the sculpt just doesn't seem right to me. I think there should have been more to the figure. It's Indiana Jones, It's not like a crazy line to probably be jumping on to begin with, but it's definitely a okay figure, I guess, to get for your collection if you just wanted an Indy. That's just kind of how I am. Definitely passing on the whole line. I don't think any figure that gets presented is going to look as good as it will when it comes out, because Indiana Jones, they were really kind of showing him off better in the presentation. I don't think it was as good as it actually came out to be. So that's just kind of my hot take on it. Definitely up to you guys. If tell me what you think. Do you think this looks like a great figure? You guys getting the whole wave? I don't know if maybe there's some of you guys that just really want to build those artifacts, because I do kind of like that idea. I do think it's cool to build artifacts. You could kind of imagine where they can go with it, but after seeing this, it's just, I don't think it's worth the investment to be getting this whole wave. Maybe the movie will hype it back up, or maybe it'll just bury the line, because obviously Ghostbusters, they took their shot and that kind of came and went. So Indiana Jones, I don't know if this is just going to be for a very short time. I definitely don't think it'd be a longer lasting series like Black Series or Marvel Legends. Here's Indiana Jones with a couple of Han Solos. I think that Harrison Ford's going to be Red Hulk in Thunderbolts, so maybe there's going to be a General Ross Harrison Ford figure. But I'd actually hope they'd also do a William Hurt head too with it, but that's just me, probably won't. So that is it for my review here. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Hey, again, it's all up to you guys, what you guys want to do. Definitely would hope for the future that there'd be someone else who carries this license and takes over and makes a better Indiana Jones, because I just don't feel like it is a right fit for this. So again, hope you guys did enjoy. My next review will be the Wonder Woman in the background right here from the Shazam movie, so make sure you guys don't miss that. So subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. So thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.